dájọ́ fún ọba. Ọba kan wà tó tún máa ń dájọ́ àwọn tó wà tó ń dájọ́ ayé. Ọba tó ń dájọ́ àwọn ọba tó ń dájọ́ ayé. Ó wà now. Are they playing? But at this point in time, we have to be strategic. By Monday, if nothing is done, if they should approach and the man is still delaying, Aloba should go live on air to grant what's it called? A press conference. That will be my own suggestion. The whole world must know right now after giving reading reading a report that you signed just to instruct. In fact, after that the lawyer go to find to match photocopy. Normally before then, a lot of copies should have been made available. Bolugaluku shende and phone this Juicy, how are you, sister? Juices, how are you doing? Good evening to you. Good morning, wherever you're streaming from. Now,
I will take notes for our day. You know,
on a normal level, near the copy should have been made available before the program. Now, after reading it, okay, as based on omission, whatever, it was not made available. The moment someone parry, oh, you're going to hand over now, and the person should have gone and made copies. You know, the Baba's lawyer said that they promised him that the copies will be available Wednesday, which was yesterday. He got to the inquest. I say inquest. He got to the court.
Court.
But only magistrate is sick. She concerned document. You know, making it obvious that they are using every government apparatus to fight this guy. Why? So for me, I would advise Baba, by Monday, if you don't see anything, with the advice of your lawyers, go to any TV station that will grant you 30 minutes and let the whole world know, even after the recommendation which doesn't suit you, you know, was read out. They still not have up till now you can read documents here to even scrutinize the recommendation, to know the ones you can appeal, to know the ones you reject totally. Because once they go through the the recommendation, can't reject it outrightly in the advice, you know, and it's so funny when when somebody's eyes is close to what led to burying. Before you bury somebody, there must be a process. There's always process now. The person pie. After the person pie, what's happen? The person pie finish, then still embalm the person. So he no see person way embalm. He no see what's lead to pie. He no see pie. Now bury the rush bury in the sea. Maybe Baba don't talk am for VDM. Say okay, don't bury her. Koderi, she did not see the fault in the person holding the document.
That did not see the fault in the police that did not give him a report.
No, even in the inquest now, they said in the inquest that the hospital gave them a report that they can use to deposit the body.
Yeah, but the person they gave didn't release it.
Was she now blind or was she deaf? She cannot ask that. Why it's here?
That's why I said she picked up on the things that suited her side.
Even at that, they should release this document. Even at that, the document must be released.
The
document must be released. Whether they like it or yes, what's it called? Wumi is indicted. Whether it is small degree or first degree, in that recommendation, we want to see it. We want to see it. We want to.
Daddy, we want to see the indictment of Wunmi. I want to see the Attorney General's advisory note on that indictment. I want to see what the Attorney General is going to say about the police that has not established a good forensics investigation on the case. We want to see what the Attorney General will say about the Mr. Mbama that claimed that he bought the coffin and he was the one that embalmed before you start accusing somebody that buried already. See, they are frustrating us, and it's really bad. Talking about this topic, we can end up spending 6 hours talking about, because there's a whole lot to talk about. These people are frustrating us, and it is really bad. Now, if you want to take any legal action against these people, you are still going to go back to them.
Yes.
We are the only one that cares about the report. The other parties don't care about the report, because everything the government is doing it for their favor. Imagine when the magistrate finishes in my court that day, only one person killed for the CTC. Even the lawyer that is talking could not even kill, could not even apply for the CTC. They don't need it. They have a copy already.
Nígbà tó yẹ pé nǹkan tó kà gan-an ló fún wọn.
Ló fún wọn.
Àwọn ló fún wọn now. Àwọn ló fún wọn. These are recommendation ọkà fún wọn.
Ẹgbẹ́ àjọṣe possible.
General Vengeance, you're welcome.
General Vengeance nìyẹn. So it's crazy. It's crazy. We have to talk about the guy that has become Boboton Jigbe and láti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, because a lot of things was done. A lot of things was done. We even your daddy, I don't know where you want to break the news. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan sọ fún wa pé aláyé ẹni tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí o, wọ́n jí gbé ni kò ń ṣe eléyìí o. And we actually ní the same Nigeria náà ni o, lẹ́nìkan ti ń fi ọwọ́ ìjínigbé wọ́n fi ń gbéyàn lórí still the same thing. This is the same government, the same country, the same state. We want to talk about the embalmment matter that was filed March in unfiled embalmment. Up to today, this is now 1 year, 3 months of the embalmment. The AIG of Zone 2 then was Olatokunbo. And the Baba said, for all Bati Bubai, sue me if I am sue anybody, charge anybody to court. Lori embalmment case, and the minimum of the embalmment case is 7 years. It is still the same constitution of Lagos State that says that a crime has been established. Why are we begging? A video of Folashade stating that Mohbad for ẹ̀jẹ̀. I don't know what the police is waiting for. Ẹjọ́ tó Ọlọ́run kí lọ́rọ̀ ṣe ń dúró dè èèyàn for ẹ̀jẹ̀. Whether ó máa parọ́ ni o, whether she come and clear the facts ni o, police should have made a very radical arrest, radical announcement in that regard. Now we see the follow up on the matter, your daddy. How long did it take us to have a meeting on this matter? Ìyá ọmọ for ẹ̀jẹ̀. Whether Folashade is lying, whether she is saying the truth, it is a statement of fact. It was not AI generated.
Wọ́n ní tó bá tún sọ pé wọ́n tún rí, a tún send wọ́n ní burnt copy lórí CD.
A tún send wọn bó ṣe wọ́n the copy is in Abuja, is in Lagos as we are speaking right now. The copy has received. They acknowledge the receipt of this document. A burnt was on flash drive. What exactly is going on? What kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Nigeria nínú Lagos State yìí gan fẹ́? What is kí ni Mohbad ṣe fún àwọn people yìí mà?
General Bayobillion.
Mr. Vengeance, go on, Jerry. I want people, if not that I'm going to work, me too, I'm going to get my land. Because sometimes I just want to run away from discussing all of this. I just want to run away from discussing because ethic to man brings just sitting down, looking at the society that is supposed to be getting better. In 2025, it's getting worse. Ọlọ́pàá wọ́n jíyàn gbé ẹni ẹ parọ́ pọ́lọ́pàá lòun wọ́n jíyàn gbé nínú Èkó. inú wọn dẹ̀ ń dúró dẹ̀ ń ṣe falafolo pé àwọn jíyàn gbé. Vengeance, go on, sir. General Vengeance, go on, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, General Babylon. Good afternoon, good evening. General Yob Daddy, General Babylon, Gladiator Yibo Agunwa, General Westo, General Detola Duque, and Gladiator Prince, and all the gladiators and generals on the comment
Good
section.
evening, sir. Good evening, Vengeance.
You know, for all you do for justice.
Bless
God
you
with
too.
you. It is well with us. We
Amen.
appreciate you for your commitment and for your sacrifices. God will continue to strengthen you. God will
Amen.
continue to
Just,
fortify you. And
amen. Abiola.
the plans of the enemies over this cause of justice shall not come to fulfillment, and God shall defeat every wagging tongue that is standing against justice from Mohbad. God shall neutralize their backbones. God shall destroy their connections. God shall demolish their stronghold against justice from Mohbad in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Well, it's very pathetic that we find ourselves in this condition. If anybody is born in Nigeria, life is already leading that person by one goes to nothing. If you are born into a family that can be categorized as less privileged, that becomes two goes to nothing. If you are born into a family whose parents, either father or mother, does not exercise his or her responsibility over such a child, life is leading you by three goes to nothing. If peradventure you grow up to be uneducated, you were not privileged to go to school and get educated, it becomes four goes to nothing. And then if on a long run, you now grow up to become a gentleman or a gentle lady, I will tell you that life is leading you by five goes to nothing again. And if moving away from there, you now start settling down to have a family, and then you now marry into a wrong hand, either a woman or man, then life is now leading you by six goes to nothing. So as it stands, I don't want to say it, but there's no advantage of being in Nigeria. That is the truth of it. There's nothing like plus one. No. Everything has been minus. It depends on this category you belong to. Then maybe yours is -1 or -3 or -4 or -5 or -2. Do you understand? So it's not a relativity of negativity. Do you understand? That's what determines the situation that you have. Then you can now start comparing your status with others, and that will now confer something like, okay, I'm better than this person, and that's what we are doing. It is actually a shame. It is a shame that these useless people can boast and beat their chest that they will never give Mohbad justice. It is very shameful and pathetic that these useless people can say all stations are settled. It is very useless and pathetic that this set of people can say, if you have any evidence, take it to the police station law, that awala wambe. It is very, very shameful. It is very, very shameful that, just like somebody said, the judiciary that should have been the last hope of a common man has become the number one abuser of common man. Number one abuser of common man. It is very shameful that our system now reward criminals and why they victimize the innocent. It is very shameful that law-abiding citizens cannot be guaranteed their safety anymore in our country. It's very shameful that they are not promoting jungle justice. Even the law itself, the custodians of the law are now telling you that jungle justice is the best. Because when people carry their uh, carry their unsatisfactory issues to you as the court of the law, and you end up adding insult upon injury for them. You also end up adding salt to their injury, telling them to go to hell, that they cannot do anything, abusing the courts, the justice system. You that you call yourself magistrate, you call yourself a judge, you call yourself police, you call yourself the law enforcers. You are the one that abusing the system itself. When people should see you as a refuge, people should see you as a shield. People should see you as safe haven, but you are now the abuser of the same law, of the same system. I don't know. I don't know if there's still hope in this country called Nigeria. To be sincere, I can't see any hope. I can't see any hope, and that's why my opinion about this country called Nigeria is very simple. It's very simple. It's very simple. Don't let them buy you before you speak out. Buy na buy, and everybody will buy one day. Before they buy you, even na 10 of them come, try and buy 2 of them. So at least if they end up buying you, people can say you buy 2 of them before they buy you. Because if you think you're going to complain about Kinika, they will not do any jack about them, and they will still end up buying you. If you want to keep quiet, you want to be a gentleman, gentlemen are not meant for the country called Nigeria. There's nothing being gentle about. I had the experience, so I know exactly what I was saying. I don't want to narrate my experience, but I had that experience, and I know exactly what I'm saying. Gentlemen, gentle ladies are not suitable for our country called Nigeria. You cannot afford to be gentle. You cannot afford to keep quiet. You cannot afford to be running because you want to keep yourself safe. The more you run, the more you put yourself into trouble. The more you run, the more you keep quiet, the more you run away from troubles, the more the troubles come nearer to you, because you now become the vulnerables. And that's why Emperor is doing very well. He needs to continue to take his stand against the established authority. It is so obvious that these people never wanted justice for Mohbad. They are not looking for the killer of Mohbad because they know the killer of Mohbad already. You don't look for what you know where it is. You don't look for what is not lost. If they were looking for who killed Mohbad, they would have found the killer for the past 20 months. But they were not looking for it because they know the killer. You don't look for what you see, except you want to actually feign or gaslight people. But these people, they are not even ashamed to gaslight us. They don't even want to gaslight us. They are beating their chest to us that nothing will happen. Many things we may have said it. If I won't even DM me, that we know that we may kill Mohbad, but there's nothing you can do about it. And this kind of confidence was conferred on this agent of darkness by the power that be, telling them nothing will happen. And that's the situation that we find ourselves in Nigeria. That is the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria. The killers are running free. The protesters are being hunted every day. The criminals are walking free. But the concerned citizens have become their targets, using all sorts of government machineries to silence the law-abiding citizens, while the criminals are having a free day. That magistrate's recommendations or final notes could be likened to a broad daylight. Broad daylight robbery. Broad daylight robbery. Why armed robbers have come to rob a bank to steal some thousands of money. But instead of them to come with Shakabula, they came with AK-47. Very, very Disgusting. Very, very disgusting. They gave the magistrate answer. Just go and read the answer to them. How she arrived at the answers, nobody knows. But she has been given the answer, and she came around and read the answer to people. And now they are telling the magistrate to release the CTC now. She doesn't know what to do about releasing the CTC. Because she knows the CTC does not tally with her final recommendations. She cannot juxtapose the CTC, the witnesses' dispositions, and the recommendations. They do not tally. And that's why she's lost. She's now falling sick. Before you know it now, they will say they have moved her abroad. They can even say she's on life machine. There's nothing they cannot say. Because they know there's a lacuna. They know it does not make sense. They know they have not done justice to this case. They know there are a lot of evidences that are contrary to whatever they want to push in the public. And they are not doing it alone. They are now supporting it with threats. You should not go and see anything outside. It is the content of the court. Don't go and dig nika. It is kinika. The same thing Tim Wumi are saying. So the magistrate has become the advocate of Tim Wumi. The same thing Temi is saying is what the magistrate said. Can you imagine? So there's no difference between Magistrate Shotobi and Temi Tope, Temi Platform. Imagine, can you imagine? Temi is saying the same thing, and Magistrate Shotobi collected it from her and also started saying the same thing. I don't understand how these people sleep. I don't understand how these people don't think about their children and their future. I don't understand why they don't believe that power is transit. And every mortal has an expiry date. They have forgotten the one that has power to ask questions about what we do in life. It is a pity that we employ us to be consistent, to continue to push ahead. All we have to do is to ensure that we remain consistent, remain persistent, and never to give up on the cause. Because that is what they want. They want us to give up. They want us to be tired out. They want us to be frustrated. They want us to lose the gas. They want to drain our energy. So everybody will say, I'm tired. But we know the game. We know their targets. And we should be ahead of them. They cannot stick to power for life. Every power holder has its own tenure. And the tenure of Tinubu will go. The tenure of APC will go. The tenure of PDP will go. The tenure of Labour Party will go. Everything changes except God. And that is where our strength lies. Our strength lies in the Lord that makes heaven and the earth. Mohbad will get justice. Mohbad must get justice. He must get justice, whether they like it or not. And let us all be guided. We cannot afford to be gentle. Life itself is not fair. Life itself, especially in Nigeria, life is not fair. We are standing firm. We continue to support and produce Aloba. And nothing can stop justice for Mohbad. God bless you all. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you. Let me just corroborate this in a way, a little. Dog Daddy, coming back to what you said, and I'm starting from there. By Monday, if the CTC is not available, the best to do is for Baba to go public and call out the judge that is withholding, withholding, whatever English that is correct, the ruling and recommendation of the coroner inquest, which is a public document. She's just trying to quash the release that is meant for public. As a matter of fact, anybody, any citizen, anyone can apply for that CTZ and get it, as long as the person can pay the bills and, follow due process. Why should such a document now be delayed, be kept somewhere, when actually there is a time frame to when such a document can
Please,
be
please,
approved?
I have a question, please.
Go ahead.
That document, isn't it supposed to be free?
Like I said, it's a public document, and every public document should be free. But because of probably some process, I know they used to pay some bills for money to get the CCTS, especially when it is being requested by a public person or a normal person.
Who do they pay it to? Wait.
The registrar,
You know,
like,
see,
I think they have an office, the registrar office, the office of
is that when they pay for it, is there a receipt given out to that
Yes,
effect?
definitely there is going to be a receipt. There's some people even must go to do some affidavits and so on.
And what do they use those kind of monies for? Because as far as I'm concerned, one low for the courts, whatever thinking.
It's a government revenue now. Government revenue.
Yeah. And whose pocket is it going to? They're extorting citizens. A documentation
So Lagos State government. Did I know?
So the Baba should go public if that document is not available. And I want to say,
Sorry, Mommy JK, check your message. Please. Mommy JK, check your message. Just quickly say something, please.
Please go ahead, sir.
Can I quickly say something, please, young daddy?
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
I carry go, sir. Sorrow. I'm going, sir.
Yeah. Oh, good evening, my people in the house. Bayo Billion, Honorable York. Honorable York, mo wá bẹ̀ jà ni o.
Ẹ lè bá mi jà, daddy.
Ṣé o ń gbọ́ mi?
Ẹ lè bá mi jà. Ẹ ló ṣe ń gbọ́ mi.
Mo ní ṣé o ń gbọ́ mi?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
Mo send ẹni, mo DM ẹ now. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ pé kò reply DM yẹn.
Ẹ má bínú dáadé, mo ti respond sí yín.
Kí ló ṣe network?
Mo ti respond sí yín.
Ẹ pé network yẹn fẹ́ máa fluctuate.
Mo ti respond sí yín. I've been quite busy for.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ mi dáadáa?
Network yẹn lọ padà ni.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ mi dáadáa báyìí? Ṣé network yẹn ti wà
We
okay
can hear you,
báyìí?
sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, no, I DM you for a purpose because kì í ṣe gbogbo aṣọ náà la máa ń sá lóòrùn. Èèyàn dẹ̀ mẹ́ni tí wọ́n máa bá láti lè pass àwọn information one or two things because anybody tó bá ní vital information and important information tó bá wò pé ohun ta lòun lè fún. That is why I try to DM you. Mo tó DM Ọláìdé náà wípé nǹkan mo fẹ́ bá one of you kí n bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. And I am very happy because Vengas go and be by. Part of the thing tí mo fẹ́ sọ lọ́sàn-án lẹ́ẹ̀kan òun ni ọmọ tí wọ́n ní wọ́n mú yẹn but Vengas ti brief díẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Madam Coffee lọ́sàn-án. Then the second thing nípa ọ̀rọ̀ way forward. Sherry, Nigeria government, what they are trying to do on this case is that to slow things down, to make it frustrated for we people that we are talking on the Facebook or internet, so that all our efforts, one mama fema break it down. They know what they are doing. And if
we don't use our another tragedy, another move. Tabani and dúró dè wọ́n, akomama dúró dè wọ́n ni. They don't want to do anything. Àwa la máa force wọn. Àwa ni afẹsẹ̀gún ìṣó, àwa la máa gbé lọ bá àwọn alábẹ́ kan bá wa yọ. We have a lot of ways we can go through without that corona inquest. Tó bá di mú ní apá kan, àwa máa tún lọ bá wọn tú jáde lápá míì ni. Me ò read law, but I know a little bit of law and how it works. There is a lot of new leads now that we can handle it. If we handle it properly, I'm going to check one. I'm going to check one gun. But kì í ṣe bí ọ̀rọ̀ mo ti fẹ́ sọ lọ́dọ̀ Madagascar gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ la máa sọ níta. Àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó jẹ́ pé tá bá dì mú sìn. Leave them with their useless corona inquest report. Leave them with the appeal. Let's go with another dimension. Ẹ rí pé wọ́n máa sáré káàkiri again ni. Because gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn táwa gan bá slow pé wọn ò dá wa lóhùn 1 month 2 months wọ́n máa kàn máa pé a kàn máa pa lórí social media ni. But a bá tún gbọ́nà ìbùrú yọ sí wọn again. She too can go ahead. There's nothing disturb us. Láti wá just on even Laide as if I think he specialized his profession is law. He can do it with registered barrister. Tatu máa gbé wọn gbóná ní another angle. Take by time táwọn náà bá move. Gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n fẹ́ sọ wọ́n máa ṣe by force by fire. Ibi tí tẹnìkan pín sí ní tẹlòmíì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà. A lè má sí ní Nàìjíríà, a lè má sí ní Nàìjíríà, a lè má sí anywhere. But a mọ ọ̀nà tí a lè gbà. Ta máa rí way forward ń bẹ̀. Àwa náà jáde díẹ̀. But tabakon jókòó kakọ máa sọ lẹ́ni lórí social media wọ́n lè mú justice yàrá bá lórí social media if we don't push them. If we don't push them.
How do you expect to do that, sir? How do you expect to push people that?
That's why I said I want to speak to 1 or 2 people not on the air.
Okay, not on air. So it's best to speak to him behind closed doors.
Not on the air. Even Madam Eyon, mo ti sọ létí wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọ́n bá mi wí náà ni. Pé gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ kí n má sọ náà ní here. So èmi tèmi bá dẹ̀ ti bá wọn tèmi rí pé mo wà confident tí n bá báyàn sọ̀rọ̀. Tí n bá ti lè bá ó máa kàn súyàn náà ni pé ṣé báyìí máa kàn máa bá lọ náà ni. A kàn máa wá a máa pariwo a máa wá a máa pariwo. There's no way forward. So Ọlọ́run lè dùnmọ̀ rẹ̀ á fún wa ṣe o. Because tábà mú àwọn people yìí wọ́n bẹ̀ wọ́n máa ṣòṣì wọn ni àwọn gan wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe náà all of them they are bird of the same feather but àá náà lè dáná sí wọn lábẹ́ tó máa mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. So tí I'm available anytime. Mo lè bá Adébáyọ̀ Bílọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, mo lè bá Honorable York náà sọ̀rọ̀, àbí Láìdé. Mo text Láìdé náà pé kò pè mí. So ṣe mọ̀ tí ọba dẹ̀ ti pè yàn tí èèyàn kàn máa wà frustrated pé kéèyàn lọ sọ lórí afẹ́fẹ́. Tí ọba dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ká ṣe tábà dẹ̀ ní ṣe ká fi sílẹ̀ ni because we need to move forward. A lè jókòó ti pé ṣítù. So nǹkan tí èmi kàn fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn.
wo yàgò kílẹ̀ lọ́nà ara kílẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ sọ́ra yín di ìgbọ̀nà. Do you think
Nigerian law is so dynamic that anything tọ́n bá fẹ́ read out, ibi tọ́n bá fẹ́ kó kọjú sí, they will just go and bring it out from there and use it to suit whatever narrative. Example.
Is every law. Is every law. But you have to be justified.
Example. Inú kéèsì Mohbad náà, náà ti máa jókòó síbi kan, náà ti máa pera wọn pé pátì tó máa favour bàbá wa o, ṣóun ní ká lò, wọ́n á ní no. Pátì tó máa favour Wùnmí wa o, ṣóun ní ká lò, wọ́n á ní no. Pátì tó máa favour Lágbájá Tàmẹ̀dù wa, ṣóun ní ká lò, no. Á ní kí lè fẹ́ ẹ ṣe lọ rí ìdí pátì tó máa favour ilé tó dẹ̀ máa kó bá ilé. They have it. They just want to know, they want to pick and read. That is just what I see in Nigerian law. And like someone said, everywhere, I don't know, but I'm sure that that is how Nigerian law is designed. They just have to pick and read the one, read it in accordance with what they want it to be.
Nigerian law is just one-sided when it comes to justice. That's all I see. It's not that law is very, very far and very deep, right? But the major problem there is based on your evidence, that's when what they are going to hold on to. The partiality that we have in Nigerian law is just something else. It's just something else. Yeah, we go to just judgment with equity, but even at that, at least if you are seeing white, Nigerian law will turn it to black, and you will know that no, this is a plain sheet. That anywhere in the world, even when you tell them this is what happened, they will be able to come on, no, it shouldn't be like this. But they will even be asking you questions like, is it that things like this happen? Is it that this thing happened? You said no. This thing happened, no. And so why would they have to conclude on this like this? So this is an homicide case. Very clear and very glaring. Even if it is a nurse that injected this guy, it is very, very obvious that he died inside that house. There is a report that have said, dead on arrival. In fact, stage 2. Abi, we have all that. And you neglect all of those things, and you jump on somebody who say, go and bury the body, saying is the one that obstruct the justice. Like how exactly? So the person that even said the person that even embalmed the body, you didn't even query that. So sometimes it's not something that you try to phantom it, and you are even confused. Like, sorry, am I normal? Did I still even have a sense? At least even if what you are trying to do or trying to think about is not even something common, but you are like, is that how it's supposed to be? It's just crazy with the way things are going on in that country. There was a country called Nigeria. There was a country called Nigeria. It's something else. A lot of injustice everywhere. If a justice system is like this, I'm surprised. So what are we now talking about? About the other or the other part? This and the so-called Sun Standard Organization. What are they doing till today? A lot of injustice in the industries. What are they doing till today? People goes through hell, especially with one-man business. What's going on with it today? I was trying to talk with someone, and they are saying that everybody that is using POS should go and be taking CAC. And I'm like, are they crazy? Every organization that is using POS should go and take CAC. How? Like how? Eh? To be a registered company or what exactly? No, it's becoming something ridiculous. Like, even if you are trying to get money, but at least make it justifiable. Something that we call a public document. You are collecting thousands of nairas for it. How? Like, what exactly? It's just so crazy. There's nothing that you since the day Nigeria has entered reverse gear, it never stopped. It just keep moving to reverse. We collect independent in 1960, and since then we are still going back to 1914. I don't know when we are going to stop with this reverse gear.
Biobillion, are you there? Sorry to interject you, Prince. Biobillion, are you there? Biobillion, are you there? Biobillion, are you there? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Do you want me to call him?
I mean, more reason to. Okay. I wanted him to give us updates on this sham sodium and this sham sodium guy. Sham sodium.
Should I call him?
Back with bio. Thank you, man. Because Friday last week, the whole story is kind of it's somehow, you know, we gather that
In all our findings, something is not on record. So we were advised to escalate the matter to police complaint commission, that Lagos State Police Complaint Commission, because if we are saying that the guy his name is a police officer, then we have to report the police officer to Lagos Complaint Commission. That's a place where they can escalate the matter, try to pick out the name of the police officer. So when we reach out to them, we had a chat, and they gave us also a phone call conversation. And in that conversation, they stated that we should, at this point, they don't want us to refer the matter as a police, that there's no record that states that individual is a police officer, that person is, we should look at it like ajínigbé, like wọ́n jí gbé ni, and we should escalate it by reporting a missing individual to the nearest police station of where he resides. So the police have advised that pending the time we establish the jurisdiction, the area, and the police station the person is from, we should not be saying it's a police that do that, because they have not registered that phone number and that person's name as a police officer. So as it is right now, the friend has been advised to go and report to the station. He has gone to the station. I think you have that information. I spoke to one of our concerned justice for Mohbad yesterday. She was concerned. We spoke to her. She also listened on the phone with the police officer that advised that we should make sure we report the person as missing, so that way, then once we report as missing, every police station, every area will be communicated with, and they will escalate the matter. So your daddy has information. We spoke to the friend has taken some actions, but as it is right now, the Lagos State Police, the Zone 2, FCID Annex 2 of Alagmo, and the Lagos Police Commission, Lagos State Police Complaint Commission have stated that they've advised that we should treat it as missing, and that person has been jigbe onto jigbe. I don't want to use that word because there is no police officer. They cannot have a record of police officer in that name. So as it is right now, that guy on jigbe ni, and according to the advice, we should report and we should refer to him as a missing individual. So for all the people that have the opportunity, that you have the opportunity to go to platform and do this, it is confirmed that the guy has been kidnapped. I'm using only that word for now. So your daddy, you spoke to the friend, right?
Okay. Yeah. Let me take it up from there. Thank you, Bayo
Yes,
Billy.
sir. Thank you, sir.
So after I spoke to the friend. We tried. We submitted that number to the right.
One or two. Your dad, just use one or two things. Yeah, don't escalate.
Yeah. We chatted. Yeah. One or two people in Abuja, and as regards the number of the alleged person that called them, and
So
Okay, okay, okay. Um, you know, so the as of today, they can't trace, they can't locate this Sam Sodium's number. They can't locate it. They try everything. The glow line the guy is using, according to the police officer, is out of radar. You know. So when I listened to the conversation that Sam Sodium sent to his friend when they were waiting for him, it kind of make me have mixed feelings, because if I play it for you, if it's police officer, they will have waited for the friend. The friend said, according to him, that he had already gotten to Oshodi, you know, and he was chatting with his friend, and you know, Sodium was a guy below so he was sending a voice note to his friend. The other voice of that person, you know, was on that voice note, because the guy was asking Ibolo today. So now you want to arrest somebody and is waiting for his friend, and you wanted to take the two of them, but the moment you heard that the guy was in Oshodi, you told the guy to tell his friend to go back. For me, it really gives me a concern, and I don't know if I can play it. Let me see if I can play the VN. It really gives me a concern that this is.
I'll take 10-minute break. We'll be right back.
Okay, boss, you're granted. Boss.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Now, I want everybody to listen. This is him trying to send a voice note to the friend. Hold on. Let me.
Well, your daddy is on the call. But what I think is that the report of the guy being taken to Abuja, should we call it fake? Or was there any evidence to show whether the guy was really
Okay, Westo.
Go on.
Now, let me quickly answer you there. If he was moved to Abuja, yeah, by now, no matter how you hold somebody for anything, within 3 days, on Monday weekend, assuming they picked him up on Friday, yeah, by Monday, he will reach out to his people. It's not a criminal matter. Kopayo now.
Definitely.
Kopayo now. So they must have reached out to his people, and his people, you know, will have put up a lawyer and all that.
Exactly.
And this thing we are saying, we got it. We were told from the police office, both in Lagos and in Abuja. You know, so that's why we're saying that. Now listen to the voice. Listen to the VN. Let me play it.
Oga, they come now. Me, I don't did it. I don't did it. They come.
When there?
This was him sending a VN to his friend. Now, listen carefully. The person that is the police officer asking where in the. Listen.
They come now. Me, I don't did it. I don't did it. They come.
When there?
Yeah, maybe they should.
Should be June.
They come. Maybe they go back.
No, let him go back.
Eh?
Let him go back. So should be June.
Yeah, but where you dey now? Where you dey?
So that was the voice note that he was trying to send to his friend. His friend name is Rainbow. They were supposed to go together, but because of traffic and all that, and according to his friend, he was busy doing one thing or the other. That is why they did not get to that place same time.
General Gadi.
Well, listen, sir.
One thing is so clear. Those that took Shamsodium, they did it to achieve two things. One, to punish him seriously. Yes. Because they understood that the guy was giving them serious pressure. Two, to use it as a warning to others that will go on to challenge them as regards this case we are treating. That is what they did. And I can tell you categorically, Shamsodium was taken, and his crime was that he came out to add his voice to this quest. And he was doing it with no fear. And he was doing it without any favor. He was doing it wholeheartedly, and he was doing it for posterity's sake. You know, the evildoers never wanted anybody to challenge them. They don't like it when you challenge them. Shamsodium life is in the hands of Temi's platform, in the hands of Mamacita, in the hands of...
Do you sorry, do you have a recording to this effect?
Yeah, Temi platform said it. I don't have it with me, but people will have it and they can play to you when they come.
You mentioned Mamacita. Do you have that record on the Mamacita thing?
Mamacita and Temi platform. People have it. They said it.
Emma Binu for job period. There is a record. It was Temi that was talking that what he and Conry.
Yes, now.
People. There is I think Tish Kush, Tish Kush, they played it and they mentioned.
I don't want them to play it. I'm just asking.
There is. And they mentioned two other people names. Mamacita there and one Vivian in UK.
Okay.
One other, so they all right.
His life is on their hands. His life is on Iyabo's hand. His life is on Wumi's hand. And others. They know
now, this is what we are going to do. If we get hold on that video where they said that they did it, these are the things that will combine and will make it published. I can tell you right about now that necessary steps are being taken. You know, we are still trying to. By tomorrow we'll continue. We can't leave the guy all alone, because even if he have committed any crime, let them charge him to court. Let them charge him. That's what we are saying. Let them charge him to court. You understand? And we can't have a country that this kind of things continue and people encourage it by coming out and saying boldly that they were involved in whisking away this guy. You know? So, like I always say, somebody is saying that there was a picture, they sent me a picture where he was on handcuff and all that. And I said that this does not validate that he's a police. We've seen movies where we've seen theater people have access to handcuffs. So handcuffs can be gotten anywhere. And they can decide to just put that and snap it, you know, and push that out like it was exactly police arrest. No. Because when you zoom that picture very well, check the background, the paint on that wall. You know what the color of police stations now. You know how the paint is. So if you do some forensic on the picture, you'll know that truly it is not a police thing. My opinion. You understand? And likewise what the police said, that we cannot conclude that it was police that actually made that thing. You know,
Yeah.
so
I agree with you, Honorable Daddy. In fact, since the police headquarters, they have distanced themselves from that operation, that they could not find his record on their database, that none of their officers carry such a thing out. Then, as it stands, you cannot link it to any police operations at all. It means wọ́n jí gbé ni, simple as ABC. Àwọn tó gbé, àwọn agbénipa, àwọn ló gbé. Wọn kì í ṣe ọlọ́pàá, and it should be treated as such. So the likes of Vivian, the likes of Temi, the likes of Mama Sita, the likes of Tolani, all of them, àwọn agbénipa ni wọ́n. So they should be declared wanted and let us give them the publicity that they want. Video wọn, audio wọn wà, àwọn èèyàn ní lọ́wọ́. Ibi tó ti ń dunú pé àwọn làwọn ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn. So let us put their pictures out there in newspaper, in the dailies.
So are you affirming that they said they did the job?
They affirm it. They said they were the one.
And they were saying
that báwọn dẹ̀ tó máa jí àwọn tó kún gbé.
Àwọn tó ti láwọn tó máa ń tẹ̀lé wọn lọ sí corona. All refer sí Mama Rich.
Hold on.
So àwọn ní. So let's treat them bí àwọn ajínigbé. Let us publicize their names and their pictures on social media, in the dailies, in the whole country.
Hold on, General Vengeance. We are going to follow the law. You understand? We're going to follow the law. We are bloggers. We will not blog people's name. We're going to follow the law. The guy has been missing how many days? These are the video evidences of people that said they were responsible for the whisking away of the guy. You know, we're going to make, it's going to be there. You understand? So then from there, you know, we see how far we can go. It's going to be 7 days tomorrow. It's Friday. You know, by now, if it's police or any whatever, they should have allowed the guy to contact his family. At least he has the right to a lawyer, to contact a lawyer. You understand? Before, you know, all this hula baluda is going on. But tomorrow is Friday. We'll continue, and absolutely will not be coming online. I just wanted so that, because I've had a whole lot of calls. What is critical thinkers doing? What are you guys doing? You guys are quiet. You don't show. Blah 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 blah. Is it because of this? Is it because of that? Is it no? Normally we're not even supposed to come and say it, but We just want people to know that okay, these are the things we try to do, which the state we are right about now. But by God's grace, we'll continue until we see the guy, and every necessary quarters that needs every necessary quarters that needs the evidences of what the people have said on social media about this missing guy will be sent to appropriate quarters, and we will, as a matter of urgency, we will contact a legal person, you know, to also take up this matter with immediate effect. And if we can reach out to even what's his name, VDM, we can reach out to him. We will try every possible to reach out to everybody that can help find this guy and make the whole world known what happened and how they went about it. You know, we're going to try as much as possible to make.
Àbọ̀bọ̀kọ wọn sùn ní o tí wọ́n fi lọ jí gbé tí wọ́n fi nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kì ṣẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó bá ṣẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi jí gbé tí wọ́n fi gó lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá tó fi jẹ́ pé àwọn ló jí gbé wọ́n jí pamọ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ fi ṣògùn owó ni o wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ wá sọ fún àwọn èèyàn pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ṣẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí, and that's the right thing that we should do. So all hands must be on deck. All hands must be on deck. It is a war against our justice fighters, and we cannot keep quiet. We cannot fold our arms because that guy has done remarkably well, and we shall not neglect him. So thank you. God bless you.
Not also a crime. Wípé wọ́n gbé èèyàn, wọn ò dẹ̀ report any police station because all people kept saying. Our conversation kept saying pé àwọn ò ní record lọ́dọ̀ àwọn. It's not a crime that they also picked person and there was no police station to record the arrest of such person.
All right.
Good morning. Westo, seti pari contenso. Honorable.
And for the sake of those people that just joined, we started from the part of CTC not provided by the judge that read the judgment, the recommendation from the coroner. They had the CTC to themselves and they said that the magistrate is sick. Want to party judgment, a public document that should be used for further escalation and further progress has not been released. Only magistrate is sick, you know, she provide the public document. Want to party koto de pe won kajade katan release the copy. Let's move on.
Honorable New York, okay. I greet everybody. Sorry, Scanero to sell lori Samsodi Oye. I have, let's say I have same experience. Emikolo Selesi, it was my brother's friend then. If someone paid Nigeria police that, sir, ma, I want you to arrest a person for me, and I will pay you in the sense that I want you to punish that person. The first thing they will do, they will go and arrest the person. And if they want to arrest the person, they will not go to the person's house to arrest him or her. The next thing, on my wabo si ma tan ẹniyẹn kúrò níbi tó ń gbé, níbi tí àwọn èèyàn ti máa rí ojú àwọn tó wá arrest ẹ̀. Then maybe another street or another area, they will pick up the person. Wọ́n ní jẹ́ kó contact any of his or her family. Wọ́n máa mú lọ sí station. Tó bá mú lọ station, the next thing, ẹ mọ̀ tó ọlọ́pàá tó bá mú yàn, first thing tó máa kọ́kọ́ ṣe ni wọ́n máa ní kẹ́ni yẹn kọ statement. Ṣèbí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ fi mú, okay, ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ side of story ẹni yẹn. Wọ́n ní jẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn kọ statement fúnra rẹ̀. First thing tó máa kọ́kọ́ ṣe nìyẹn. If tó bá necessary kọ́kọ́ statement, they will be the one that will write the statement. Then after that, any identity, bóyá orúkọ bàbá ẹni yẹn àbórúkọ ẹ̀, tó bá need kó gbé orúkọ ẹni tó mú sí board, wọ́n máa lo orúkọ míì, wọ́n nílò identity ẹni yẹn rárá. So ìjọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àbúrò ọ̀rẹ́ mi yìí, a wá lọ sí ọ̀rẹ́ kan pè wá pé àwọn gbọ́ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan ti wá pìkì lágbájá. Then we went to the station. Tá mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti lè mú a lọ síbẹ̀. Téèyàn bá dẹ̀ dé station ní Nàìjíríà, a máa ní bíbọ̀ tó máa ń korúkọ àwọn tí ó bá wà ní custody. Then we check that board, kò sórúkọ tó jọ orúkọ ọmọ yẹn. Àwa tún pe ọmọ yẹn pé ibo ló ní wọ́n ti wá gbé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. Ó sọ pé ibi báyìí ni. The next thing, we went to the headquarter, state headquarter of that of the police station, and we went there. We searched for the name. The name was not there. So bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi, kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí? So I called one of my friends that is a police. I explained everything to the guy, and the guy said, station wo ni mo pé wọ́n ti lárò pé wọ́n ti mú. Adárúkọ station yẹn fún. Then the guy said, we should go and rest. That day, unfortunately, time ti lọ. So ó ní ká máa lọ lé pé òun lè ṣe anything rẹ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́ ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. So the second day, around 7 a.m., I called the guy. Alpha, ó ní òun ṣe máa lọ sí station yẹn ni. Kò ní lè rí trace. So irú nǹkan báyẹn kò ṣe tuntun. Bọ̀bọ̀ Samsodium ó máa wà ní police station. But wọ́n orúkọ ẹ̀, wọ́n dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì orúkọ ẹ̀ dáhùn rárá. because they don't want to release him. They don't want anybody to come for him at this moment. So in Koteleme, step telema take, which means be one kidnap any. Seri Nigeria system is very poor. Gbogbo alamọ yẹn. Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ ti Ìlọrin náà nìyẹn. Ọmọ tó pa Ìlọrin ní last year. Ẹni tó ní kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá lọ mú, òun náà fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ lówó ni. Ọmọ yẹn ti ṣẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Ẹ bá mi punish ẹ. Ọlọ́run kàn ní ẹ máa yíwọ́ máa ń lọ́wọ́. Wọn àṣẹ mọ́ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Tí wọ́n bá lóyún change lọ́wọ́ sí, tí wà tẹnìkan dẹ̀ jọ ń jà. They don't want to care pé bóyá ẹni yẹn ṣẹ̀ àbí kò ṣẹ̀. Sí ìwọ sá ti fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá lówó, ó dẹ̀ ní kán lọ bẹ arrest ẹni yẹn. Even gan just 50,000 tí ẹ bá fọlọ́pàá pé ẹni yìí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi mú o, mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó lo few days lọ́dọ̀ yín, wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣe tí àwọn family ẹni ò fi ní tètè relocate. Àwọn family kan máa mọ dààmú káàkiri. So tó bá di bóyá tó bá ti fi àjẹ́ tó ti tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn, tó bá fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá fún wọn tún mọ gbọ́ tó máa dá tó fi máa lọ document orúkọ ẹ̀ down. Wọ́n máa fún ní fóònù pé you can call your family now. Tó bá pa àwọn family ẹ̀, tí family bá tún dé, apart from pé wọ́n ti gbowó, wọ́n ti fìyà jẹ nìyẹn, wọ́n tún máa ní kó family lọ mú bí 50,000 100,000 wá láti bèèlẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ń béèrè question pé kí ló ṣe fún yín tẹ́ fi àkọ́kọ́ tẹ́ fi detain ẹ̀. For how many days? Wọ́n máa ní kí ni evidence yín pa àwọn detain ẹ̀ fún some days. Kò dẹ̀ sí evidence ní tòótọ́ because wọ́n document anything down. At the end of the day, èèyàn ò ní nǹkan tí èèyàn máa fi nail wọn.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
In all this you've said now,
Yes.
because I presume your opinion is different from mine, and that's why I'm asking you. In all this you said, I've said, based on what I've seen, it's not police. But you are telling me that it's police. So where do we go from there?
No. I'm just trying to explain. I'm just telling you my experience. About my experience.
Your experience, yeah, is because it's your experience. It's noted. But in this case, it's a different ballgame entirely. We'll treat this the way we are seeing it.
General Daddy, let me say something.
Okay, sir.
This perspective of Gladiatory is another dimension to this whole saga. And there's a probability that what we are experiencing may be as he has said it. I understand. But as it stands, the right step tells us we're taking very, very perfect. Treat it as one jigbeni. That's the best thing. One jigbeni. So when the case is being approached, we still approach it as BS Ajinigbe. Let all the stakeholders
that kó tó di pé wọ́n rí wọ́n máa dààmú wípé ikùn mú ọ̀tún wọn á bọ́ sí tòsí wọn. So let's just do that. Ká fi sẹ́gbẹ́ kan, let's have that at the back of our minds and still let's work with what you have said. I strongly believe if that's Emi Ogbori, what Mr. Papa Dandy Arishi said, I've never heard it in my life. But since it has happened to him, and we know the kind of a country Nigeria is, if it's thinkable, it's doable. For it to have happened before, definitely, will possible, could happen. But that is also tell us that Nigeria is completely a failed country. But today, it was from this platform, and it was on this same platform don't so they know how they operate. Thank you so much. God bless everybody. Eshegon, God bless you.
Arishe's experience that was shared is a possibility, but the approach to go about the case as a kidnapping case is the best. Whether they change the guy's name or not, which is possible, that they change the name, we don't know yet. And we don't need to, we can assume. We don't need to conclude. So let us just assume that someone is missing, someone has been kidnapped. Whosoever that kidnapped the person, and for whatever reason, will be addressed. So one amariba kato riami to wa lare. So tabare ni tanwa la mamo reason ton fi toju e pamọ́ síbì kan ton fi change orúkọ ẹ̀. So at least you will be able to say as well that ibi ton fi mi si re o. Since this day mo ti wà ńbí o, ọjọ́ báyìí not transfer mi o, wọ́n daṣọ bò mí lójú gbé mi débi ni o, àbọ̀ṣí mi lójú sílẹ̀. So he will be able to say and speak for himself too, because we cannot say it's not possible. And the best way to know whether that our experience is the same with his own or not is to find him first. But I believe it's likely to be similar thing, but it has to be treated as one jigbeni. That's the truth, because keeping someone for days and not communicating to the family of that person to say, ọmọ yín ti commit a crime, àti musibi ó lọ ilé ẹjọ́ àbí ó máa need àti prove nǹkan tó ṣe. I think it's the best. Tó bá dẹ̀ reprove tó fi bá mu fine, tó bá reprove tó fi òun mu fine. First thing first, àti mú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ṣẹ̀rí, òun báyìí ló sọ, òun báyìí ló ṣe la ṣe mú, ó wà níbí báyìí, ó ń lọ ilé ẹjọ́, kò lẹ́vidence, ẹjọ́ máa gbà mú. It's not a bad thing, it's not a crime, but we are saying that his identity, his identity should be like disclosed. The process should be disclosed to everybody. Okay, someone said earlier pé wọ́n lè fẹ́ kọ́ lọ́gbọ́n. Tó bá fẹ́ kọ́ lọ́gbọ́n, òun nìkan kọ́ ló máa kọ́ lọ́gbọ́n náà. Wọ́n máa kọ́ àwọn tó kù náà lọ́gbọ́n látara nǹkan tó bá ṣe náà. Okay, people like me, like us, and many people here also want to learn from the mistake of the guy. Communicate to the world and let us see what he has done. Iṣẹ́ tó ṣẹ̀rí la ṣe mú ìyà tá fi jẹ́rìí. Ẹni tó bá ṣerú ẹ̀ kó máa expect a similar thing. Are they really doing that? The answer is no. Because you kept him saying he has committed crime. You are not communicating the crime. You are not communicating the issue. You are not telling the public to desist from further occurrence. You only kept someone there and thinking that you are correcting the person or you are correcting the society. That is not what the law is saying, and that is not what the police authority are meant for. Like that is not the essence of that institution. That's not the responsibility that that saddled with. Like, they're not saddled with the responsibility of kidnapping people or keeping people. Like I said, we don't know if they are the one or not. So we should not be direct to say they are the one. But we are looking for someone. Someone was kidnapped. We don't know who kidnapped the person. So police should assist us in looking for the person that was kidnapped, because it is our duty to help us find a missing person. So we'll pick it up from there. God lead us. God bless us. Thank you. Our CCT, we still need it. CCT becomes a public document from the day a judge is reading it. This CCT has been prepared. Sorry, this judgment has been prepared before the day it was read in the court. It is a recommendation, it is an advice, and it is well detailed. According to the judge detailed and explained herself why she gave that recommendation and that advice. Such a copy should be made available for further occurrence. Since that day that judgment has been read, has been communicated, even ordinary citizens can apply for it. But unfortunately, the judge is not the one to type it. The judge is not the one to make a photocopy. The judge is not the one to do whatever that he needs to do than to make it available for the registrar and for people who should be given copy. Up till now, the copy has not been made available. Are there any time frame to when you can appeal a case? The time I started reading, they cannot do anything further. You have given your judgment. The document of that judgment should be made available. They have refused to make it available. The CTC is not available. They said it is 900 pages. And these 900 pages that we are talking about here, these 900 pages that we are discussing here, is not a document that is, needs they don't need to start preparing it. It has been prepared before they read it. Just a copy of it to be available has become an issue. What if a case continue? The case cannot continue if the CCT to escalate the case and to process the case and to appeal the case is not released. Where is the CCT? Where is the CCT? One idiot just threatening you all and now read comment. Threatening who? Well, if you have said it, we want idiots. Why should we be paying attention to idiots? So where is the CCT? I think we need to ask questions, and it should be our topic now. It should be the next thing. We need that copy for further, progress. We need it to move on, and we have to continue. We have to move on. So the best way, then go soon catch all of una. Wrestle Vengers and I go soon hear from police. So what we are saying is that we really, really need to have a copy of the judgment released by that court. And it has to be with the registrar where citizens can apply for a copy as long as they can pay the bills. But this one that the CCT is not available, it is not ideal. It is not even in tandem with the provision of law that after the judgment, a citizen will not be released. Why must it be kept? Kini judge can't buy. Shebi judge itika, and it has become a public document. Kilon keeper. The magistrate is sick. They didn't even say the judge is sick. They are not even saying the clerk is sick. They are not even saying the registrar is sick. They said the magistrate is sick. Magistrate is sick. Magistrate is just a term. It's just an organization, a section of an organization where we have officers, we have staff. Magistrate is just a section of an organization. It's a just section of the judicial system where documentation, where papers, where litigations and all sort of documents of law are being kept, are being handled. We have staff there. We have those who are on system. We have those who are in charge of CCTVs, those who are in charge of different things. Are they all sick? Why must someone come to say the magistrate is sick? Magistrate cannot be sick. The judge is not the one that I think that is delaying this. It can only give an instruction to say, don't release my document. And it's not a document. It's a public document. I repeat, it's a public document and it should remain as such. We need a copy of the CTC. And we should ask. And if by Monday, like someone earlier suggested, if by Monday the copy is not available, Baba should go live, request for it, and let the public know that after they have given us sort of judgment that is not, pleasing, they see the CTC, that's a certified true copy of the judgment, of the recommendation, of the advice, which is meant for further progress. Now that they are giving a judgment that is not pleasing to me, and they are still keeping the document to work with themselves, what do you expect me to do as a father? And the Baba Mohbad should let the public know that this is the same thing they did when he wanted a copy from police, like a note from police to keep the body of the son. This is the same thing that they did when he went to the mortuary, to the morgue, to keep the body. And this is exactly the same thing they are doing again, that they have given an unpleasant judgment and they are still keeping the document of such, the document that will allow me to move forward, to appeal, to escalate the issue and to progress on this issue. They have started again. At the end of the day, they will come back to blame Baba Mohbad to say, nígbà tí wọ́n fún ẹ, ṣé ò ní sáàni ni, ṣé ò ní lọ́yà ni, ṣé kò yẹ kó sún magistrate tó dìlé ẹ̀ ní, Baba ti gọ̀ jù. Baba, they will come and be saying all sort of things. They will not blame the system that is frustrating the effort. They will be blaming the man as if the man is all-knowing, is all-inclusive, as if the man is everything in the case, as if the man is a judge, as if the man is a doctor, as if the man is a driver, as if the man is the ambulance, as if the man is a nurse, as if the man is a police. This is a case where they want Baba to remain police in this case. They still want this case to be a case where Baba will be a doctor. In this case, they want Baba to be everything. They just want Baba to be everything in this case. I don't know why. I don't know why. If they ask you who should be the judge in this case, they want it to be Baba. If they ask you who should be the one to be firing everybody in this case, to be writing petition and be arresting everybody, they want it to be Baba. If they ask you who should be the one to give us justice in this case, that to tell us who came about, they want it to be Baba. If they ask us who should be the one to tell us the type of injection that Mohbad received and the injection, they want it to be Baba that will say everything. They just want everything to be Baba, 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 Baba. But they are not seeing the error. They say Baba frustrated the process. Baba did not allow what is it called? Evidence to be gotten like this and that. They didn't see the error and what pushed Baba into burying the son early. It is well. Let me rest my case. Kuswala.
Good evening, everyone. York Daddy, Mokinyo, Ekale. I greet everyone on the panel, including myself. I greet everyone at the comment section. Sherry, bí n ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, I don't know. Mi ìmọ̀rú country tí Nàìjíríà jẹ́. Tó bá yá àwọn nǹkan á máa sọ pé ilé làbọ̀ sinmi oko. Ṣé ilé tá a máa àbọ̀ sinmi oko náà ní Nàìjíríà tó ń sọ yìí? Because I don't get it. Okay, màá kọ́kọ́ sọ nípa CTC. I don't know. Kí ló ń hide? Kí ló ń bò? Kí ló ń gbé pamọ́? Why is this so difficult to release it? What's the big deal? Ẹni ẹ máa gbọ́ èèyàn kan sick ọ̀la, èèyàn kan lọ vacation ọ̀tún la èèyàn kan ṣe kinní kan. I don't know why we keep covering up the truth in this country. In Nigeria. And everybody pray pé Nigeria go better. Kí ni problem tí wọ́n lè gbé CTC jáde? And like Westo said, sometimes tí n bá ń gbọ́ táwọn èèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá tó ń bú bàbá yẹn, I wonder pé the system is frustrating this man. He has even tried. Tó bá jáwọn míì ni they would have given up. Because everyone, especially the government, wọ́n náwó against bàbá yìí. The government is in support of àwọn alátìlẹyìn Wunmi tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa gba disgrace because God will disgrace them. They are frustrating this man. Like Westo said, Baba is supposed to be everything. Tí kinní kan ò bá ṣe, wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀rú system tá a wà. This man went as far as reporting Kilonje Darusha to be arrested for embalming his son without his consent. Ẹ wo bọ́n ṣe yí. Later la gbọ́ pé wọ́n gbé wine àti owó fún ọlọ́pàá. This man's effort is being frustrated back to back. I feel for him, honestly. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n lè release CTC? Ọlọ́run la máa fẹjọ́ wọn sùn. Because it is just a matter of who do you report to. The people you report to are also in support of àwọn alátìlẹyìn Àṣànà. Ọlọ́run la máa fẹjọ́ wọn sùn. Kọ́lọ́run máa bá wọn fà. Ìyẹn ló bá yẹn. Now on Shamsodium, I don't understand this country. Ẹ̀kan jíyàn gbé is a case of jíjígbé. Ẹ̀kan jíyàn gbé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. So people don't have freedom of speech again. Your daddy, ìlú tí mo wà yìí, ṣàmọ̀, sometimes tí n bá worry TikTok. There was a day I was going through the TikTok. Mo rí ọmọ kan, ọmọ yẹn máa wà ní elementary school, ọmọ yẹn máa wà. Kò séèyàn tó lè bá mi sọ. You need to see how this guy was insulting and abusing the yellow man. Back to back. Ó kàn bú ni. Mo kàn wo fídíò ẹ̀ ni. You need to hear what this young boy was saying. Ẹ̀rọ àwọn ọmọ 18 years, 17 years, 12 years on TikTok. Openly, wọ́n gbójú wọn jáde. Busy abusing the yellow man. Ṣé yẹn lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà? Ṣé kò sí freedom of speech mọ́ ni? Tẹ́ bá feel pé ó ṣẹ̀, okay, ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ṣẹ̀ lélẹ̀, ẹ máa gbé lọ court, ẹ arrest ẹ̀ pé ó ṣẹ̀ nǹkan báyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ tẹnu ẹ̀. Tó bá tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ feel pé okay, nǹkan tẹ́ gbé fún, there's no justification for it. Let him go. Now we can't find him. Kí ni gbogbo eléyìí? And why is it that it is the other camp tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n arrest àwọn èèyàn tó bá stand for the truth? Is it not evident enough pé something is wrong somewhere? Is it not evident enough that some set of people are hiding the truth? Kí ló tó jẹ́ pé àwọn side ọ̀dọ̀ wa wọn lè sòótọ́, ṣe fẹ́ pa wá lẹ́nu mọ́ ni, ṣe fẹ́ ká dákẹ́ ni, ẹ̀ ń ṣaburú, ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń ṣèkà, ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ti gbàgbé pé Ọlọ́run wà. God is the judge, and I know God will judge everyone. Now we don't know where this guy is. And it's just a case of pure jíjígbé ni. Wọ́n jí gbé ni. Now àwọn ìkà, àwọn kan máa sọ pé ẹ fẹjọ́ ìkà sùn ìkà. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá tá a máa lọ bá ìkà ni wọ́n. Let's be honest. Ìkà ni wọ́n, bóyá àwọn gan ló gbé àmọ́. Bóyá wọ́n tìpù kan nu wọn tó ń fún lówó ni tó ń gbé. Ọlọ́run ló mọ ibi tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn wà. Kán ṣáà má pa ò Àṣànà. Má pa Shamsodium o, because ọwọ́ ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. Ẹ má pa ọmọ yẹn o, because everybody ló ní freedom of speech. You guys are busy abusing Baba. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ tó bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yẹn gbà mí báyìí, I feel bad for that man. Ẹ̀yin náà ń búyàn náà, ẹ̀yin náà ń sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ẹ máa gbé picture bàbá yẹn, kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ fún tán. Àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò ní dàgbà according to what the Bible says, pé honor your parents, your father and your mother, so that your years will be long. Not talking about your biological parents, but anyone that is older than you. Ó ní bàbá, àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké wọ́n á gbé bàbá yẹn, wọ́n á máa sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n á máa ṣépè, wọ́n á máa gé ègún lé lórí. Ṣáṣe anything ni. So tell anybody bá ti sọ̀rọ̀, it means there is no freedom of speech. And is a lie. Ẹ lè pa wá lẹ́nu mọ́. Ó mì pé àwa tẹ́ máa kó ó pọ̀, kẹ́ máa wá wá kiri kẹ́ máa kó. But I know one thing and I believe something, pé tí ènìyàn bá ká ẹni tiẹ̀, Ọlọ́run máa tẹ́ rug, like the saying goes. Ọlọ́run máa tẹ́ rug. Ọlọ́run wà lókè. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ rò pé alágbára ayé ni yín. I keep saying it. Ẹ wo Abacha lẹ́ni. Nígbà yẹn, ta ló believe pé a máa jí? Àbí was it, I think ìrọ̀lẹ́ la gbọ́ news yẹn. Ta ló believe gbà tá a jí láàárọ̀ pé a máa gbọ́ news Abacha that day? ta lọ́lọ́run ò lè mú? Tell me, who is it that God, when God is ready, that is beyond or that will run ahead of God, and God will not be able to meet up with him. Ẹ sọ èèyàn kan fún mi. Ẹ má rò pé ẹ ní agbára. Ọlọ́run nìkan ló ní agbára. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ rò pé alágbára ayé, ẹ ń lo ipò yín, ẹ ń ṣí ipò lò. Ọlọ́run máa ṣí yín nídìí. Ọlọ́run máa ṣí yín nídìí because it's not fair. Kí ni ó ṣe fún yín? Ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ jáde. This is his offence. Let's know. Nǹkan tó bá lè ṣe, wọ́n á ṣe. Tó bá dẹ̀ wà guilty, whatever has to be done, then do it. Tẹ́yin bá mọ̀ pé ẹ gbé nǹkan tẹ́ gbé fún, there's justification for it. Why did you jí gbé tẹ́ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lè fojú jáde síta pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lélẹ̀? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ronú pé Ọlọ́run wà o, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣèkà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ronú pé Ọlọ́run wà o, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ nìkan lọ́ba tó ní agbára. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní agbára ju any other person lọ. And when God is ready to walk and strike you guys down, in fact, àwọn tí ó mọ̀ yín wọ́n á ṣàánú fún yín because ẹ máa jìyẹ. Thank you, Young Daddy, for the opportunity. I rest my case.
Young Daddy, sorry, I'm back. Thank you so much, man. God bless you, man. Young Daddy, I think like we have agreed that we're going to do a publication, and that is the only way we can escalate it as at now, based on advices from even the system itself. That we cannot say the name. Young Daddy, did you mention the name that was associated with that phone number? Should we mention it or no?
No. Leave it.
Okay.
Leave it. And I want you to on that issue. Let's keep it.
Stop it.
Yeah. Let's continue with what we're doing.
Okay. Right. Thank you so much for clearing that. Yeah. You know, we have to clear that. So we have to understand ourselves. So that, yeah. Thank you so much for that. So we are still waiting. Tomorrow's another day. Our representative is going to court tomorrow again because yesterday they said the magistrate is sick. So we didn't get the day the magistrate will be on sick. So we are sending a representative to court tomorrow again for possible updates on the CTC. I mean, we are still open. Our fingers are crossed. And I mean, it's a lot of things. You know, it's a lot of things that is going on. Mommy, I've just said it all. We also have said it all. I mean, Baba Mohbad is becoming everything that is not supposed to be. And there are some things we are quiet about, and these things we are quiet about is demeaning, shocking, and there will be a time we'll speak about it. You will see the victimization, the attempt to silence Baba Mohbad, and that's why somebody like me, when I look at these things, it is something that I see, I have seen. Somebody like me will always want to continue on this journey because it is pure daylight robbery in every angle, in every area. You are trying to shut this person up. You are trying to shut this person up. And this is the only person. He has challenged the government in every standard. And he's still doing that. And some areas are there, they have not challenged. But some people will go out and say, if Baba is not looking for justice, percentage. I will split the bills in 2 months. I will Now, we are trying to institute a case of defamation, criminal defamation against this man. Baba Mohbad said, no. Tẹ́ bá ṣe kíní yìí, wọ́n máa ní bàbá òwà justice. We are trying to institute, we are trying to do this. We are trying to reawaken old petitions about somebody that said Baba Mohbad is sleeping with his daughter. àwọn sọ gbogbo yẹn àwọn àdàbí pa àwọn afẹ̀tẹ̀sílẹ̀ pàlàpàlàpà. I mean, this is how simple, how I don't know how kí ló máa ń pe àwọn ọkàn rẹ̀wẹ̀sì àbí people with a soft mind. This is how they feel. But we have to right the wrong. We have to set a precedent so that now we are trying to do things by the law. These people don't want to do things by the law because the law is behind them. Ọlọ́pàá is telling us pé ká má sọ ẹni pé ẹni yẹn ọlọ́pàá ló arrest ẹni yẹn until we have a proof. Give us the station, give us the name. Now the name has not been traced as a police officer. No station. Wọ́n ní ká lọ report here as ajínigbé missing. In a society like this, and these individuals they are proud. They are associating themselves with that action. Kinogbe, I mean, if this guy has defamed anybody, if he has this, I mean, people defame. We know people that have defamed even the king. They went to court. We have seen people defaming individuals. We've seen people challenging them for defamation, them challenging for defamation. It is still the matter of court. Why did they not go that route? Because they don't have a case. So they decide to go the other route in a society that is sane. Because they know that they can get away with it. And this is the justice that we are fighting. Somebody I've not spoken to before. I always hear a voice on the platform, beautiful voice, beautiful supporter of justice for Mohbad. I heard her voice and I heard the concern in her voice for the first time in my life. On a call, I heard the concern about how she feels about this guy. That we cannot, and we have been working. We have to keep working hard, keep working hard, keep working hard. And it's a shame. It's a shame in a situation where a guy died. A folk, somebody like us, human being that has blood in the system, a glorious child, died. And the system are closing their eyes on it. And the people some large amount of people are happy about it because they just want it to just die like that. Somebody want to start talking to do VDM. All of a sudden, he just want to speak. He has not spoken in almost 2 years, but now he wants to open his mouth. He wants to speak to VDM. It's somebody that is telling you, speak to me. Let us look for what happened to your brother. Abosede, Alamala, I will never forgive you. From the inception, you were my number one assignment in Justice for Mohbad. And there is a reason for that. There is always a second chance. Today I was speaking about somebody was talking about you. Somebody was talking about Abosede. Why is this so much? Is Abosede. I said, this one had a chance to right the wrong. Like in Yoruba. Abosede ní gbogbo ọ̀nà láti ṣe the right thing, láti ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ lórí ọmọ yìí ṣe. If I say Abosede ó mọ̀ nípa nǹkan tó ṣe Mohbad, mo fọwọ́ sọ̀yà ní sẹ́. Abosede mọ̀ ṣe. Abosede 3 days after Mohbad was buried, Abosede ń gbé kọ́ọ̀lù àdúrà. What Abosede ṣe ń gbé kọ́ọ̀lù àdúrà? Wọ́n tó pé Abosede ní tó ń bá àdúrà sọ Abosede ló máa ń gbé kọ́ọ̀lù àdúrà. What is the reason why Abosede all of a sudden became a peer to Adura? The moment the embalming case happened, the day Baba Mohbad stood his ground at the zone 2, he stated that tó bá yẹ pé ìyá mi ni ó ṣẹ̀, charge us to court. To God who made me. Abosede bọ́ sílẹ̀ báyìí, ó ń sunkún, ó ń rálẹ̀lẹ̀, ó fẹ́ rán àbúrò mi lẹ́wọ̀n o, ó fẹ́ rán ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ́wọ̀n o, ó fẹ́ rán àbúrò mi lẹ́wọ̀n o, ó fẹ́ rán ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ́wọ̀n o. The same Olúwa ti fẹ́ the same boy. Tó yẹ pé nígbà tí cousin ẹ̀ kú, pia cousin àbọ̀ ń kú ló jẹ́ sí Mohbad. Lavish money ló fi ṣe introduction. Òun fẹ́ fẹ́yàwó sílé. You know the story of Mohbad. You had opportunity with your sister, Abosede. You have this opportunity. You are still having it up to now. Empowerment case, Abosede Gbesori. Abosede was challenging the authority of Baba Mohbad. He was reporting Baba Mohbad to Mr. Dayo. Gbogbo wọn tó ń ṣe yẹn wọn ní kò ń ṣe ni ẹ bá mi bẹ́ẹ̀ kó má ràn àbúrò mi àti ọmọ mi lẹ́wọ̀n kó má ràn ọmọ mi àti ẹ̀wọ̀n ni wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé ṣé o fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó pa ọmọ ẹ afẹ́ mọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n bó ṣe máa wá kọ́ léléyìí kán ṣe máa wá kọ́ léléyìí ẹ̀dà wá pọ̀ is the same thing you be repeating, but now how can they dà wọ́ pọ̀? Abosede ní ó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Abosede knows 85% of what happened. And that is why she will never betray me.
Let me ask you a question. What can you say about Adura's update?
Adura's update is not Adura's update. It's an update from the masterminder of the whole thing. We don't need an update here. It is read the update. We don't answer about here. We've seen her handwriting before. We know how she speak.
Well, Adura know your English. Person will not pronounce immunization. Only Mamona.
Adura, your daddy. Adura. Anipe. Adura said he was not going to go to school anymore. One day, Aniklo fẹ́ ṣe, ó lóun fẹ́ kọ́ law. The same tailor tí Blessing kọ́, Adura ló fẹ́ kọ́. Nígbà tó dé ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n gbé pamọ́ yìí sìn, wọ́n sọ $320,000, $320,000 flash WAEC náà. Ó fẹ́ WAEC náà. Ibi tó ti ń try láti pọn létò, ibi tó ti ń entice ẹ̀, gbogbo tó fi entice ẹ̀ nìyẹn. He wrote WAEC last year, he failed. $320,000 no fi kọ́, no fi fún kọ́. You know, those are the things they promised him. Ó tún fi WAEC tó kọ́ fún kókọ́. This somebody is writing a cloud chaser. I'd write all the spell, immortalization. They are begging people, they are pleading on your behalf that they should allow you to speak Yoruba. We know that we can see the right writing. We already know Onkolo writing here, Onkolo ni. Onkolo ni. Look at you. You remember that Odroni something period or lower. Odroni in a society, in a garden that is the safest. That will have given you your future, the next future you didn't even plan for. Odroni kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ now. Wọ́n sọ Yorùbá sí kò lè down. Wọ́n sọ Yorùbá sí kò lè down. These are the actions of a father, a man that is looking for justice. Nígbà tí wọ́n lọ, kò ṣe mọ́tò Abọ́sẹ̀dé béèrè ni. Ètò jẹ́lógún nìyẹn. It's all about the money. Abọ́sẹ̀dé said, "Oh, ní nísìnyí sẹ́, Dàróṣà yẹn, ó máa ṣe wọn empowerment yẹn. Show the empowerment case yẹn. This empowerment case, we are going to revisit again. Let the DPP be lying that imagine a whole DPP is saying that there's a documentary error. Àwọn òyìnbó tí mi gbọ́ rí documentary error ó wà nínú recommendation tí ọlọ́pàá ṣe lórí empowerment case tó ń fi àdúrà sí tó ń fi Dàróṣà sí. Mohbad's case, everything became difficult. They returning back to zone 2. Zone 2 wá ní pé they are repairing the site of the station pé abẹ́ẹ̀gì abẹ́ẹ̀gì nothing. Goodness. Homicide case. A boy that is worth over $1 million, over $1 billion, died. And one year, 13-man committee was set up for this case. In part of the committee, there were 3 people that are legally inclined as a police officer. OC legal. Meta, lo anu people yi. 2 people were forensics. IT tech. 2. And we have 2 deputy commissioner of police. And we have ASP, Assistant Superintendent of Police, Inspector of Police, and we have CSP, Chief Superintendent of Police in this matter. But none of them was able to establish what killed Mohbad. We have to start spending millions, frustrating the good people of Nigeria that are trying to find what killed this guy. If you allow me to speak, I'll come to speak because it is mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing. We are trying to make this country great. Some of us still want to make the country bad. If you ask me that, let's start with this. Has the government done the due diligence and justice for Mohbad? They will say, if you have evidence, take it to the police. The police is working. Allow them to do their job. Myopic people, myopic mind, porous brain will say do that. They will say, it is the police. Let them do their job. Compromises every angle.
Did you listen to one of Adura's interview where he said Oma compose orin?
Adura tó sọ pé kò lè even orin Mohbad kò lè kọrin Mohbad. It was so bad that he could not even sing Mohbad song.
Only 50 composed songs.
Young Daddy, I said a member of organization said that Adura cannot mime Mohbad song.
That one is when you see him now, you know.
He could not. He could not even mime. He could not even mime the song. It was so Olomana Rapia Ota. Only girl, in fact, when I heard someone sọ pé Adura àti Wunmi máa dé ọ̀rẹ́ tán máa di pé kíníkan. There was a time that táyé wọn pé Adura tàdúrà ní pé òun Wunmi fẹ́ ràn òun ṣẹ́. You heard that story, right? Wọ́n ní kán bèèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ tí ó ní mò ń bọ̀ Wunmi fẹ́ ràn ẹ́ ń ṣẹ́. Ọ̀ka ọmọdé ní Jésù Ọlọ́run ọba yìí.
But the question is, why is Adura? Why are they scared of VDM? Why did they have to rush to grant that interview? Why were they scared?
Like I said earlier, I think it's the right time for me to speak because remember Abosede stated that when VDM interviewed Sam Larry, Abosede sọ pé CY pé o. Sí wàá pé òun pé kóun lọ sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé kò yẹ kóun sọ̀rọ̀ ni kí Abọ́sẹ̀dé rẹ̀ ni pé òun ti ń prepare láti sọ̀rọ̀, you understand? So I would believe that it's the same thing with Adura. Àsìkò ti tó láti sọ̀rọ̀ but kò ń ṣe video náà fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ Sowore náà fẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ because that guy work for Sowore. That guy that interviewed him work for Sowore. I know him is a Nigerian government critics.
Oh, really?
Yes, yeah. No, that guy is a crazy guy with for Sowore.
That was a poor job. No. He's a Oshishafo guy. It's a poor job. He did a very bad. But I mean, I'm trying to let you know that Sowore has been on their side. He's been paid. Sowore gave a wrong narrative of what happened at the DPP. You understand? That is what they are paid to do. So he has done what he's paid to do too. Allowing one section of the story to fly. You understand? So I mean, I'm not surprised. When I saw the guy, I didn't even bother myself watching the video. He's a writer. He's a journalist for Sahara Reporters. He's a close ally of Sowore, Sahara Reporters. So that's his only way he can make his money. So VDM is an independent person and is young. I mean, VDM is just 32. And Adura is 25 now, 24. So, Kini 6 years, not around. Why is he approach VDM? Folashade was not speaking good English when Folashade was speaking. Even the prime boy didn't speak, so you that no. So if you go to maybe it's his English that is the problem. Baba Batu was not even speaking like an Harvard student. They all spoke the small English that they understand. So why can he not approach VDM? Ṣé torí òyìnbó ni VDM gbọ́ Yorùbá kó lọ sọ Yorùbá ń bẹ̀? But they are scared. The angle in which they don't want VDM to go, that is why they are scared. You understand? How
I've not heard it before. The roof is not leaking. The roof is not leaking. You are not staying on the street. So omi jo ojoro lale omi wole. And Adria was just busy. Okon scoop omi. No, yara ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Is that the same room? Mohbad's house is 4-bedroom duplex. All the 4 rooms is upstairs. Ní ojo yàrá Mohbad nìkan ló ti ń gbọ́n omi. Kò gbọ́n omi ní yàrá because according to them they transfer Mohbad from Mohbad's room to another room. Yàrá Mohbad nìkan ló ti gbọ́n omi. Wọ́n gbọ́n omi ní yàrá other 3 rooms upstairs. These people think we are porous in our head.
I feel it is what in context of Adura so.
He's always said it. When they asked him at the station, at the court, what killed your? Wunmi said, "Primary kill my brother." Wunmi said.
That's all he says.
Yeah. The person magistrate was begging him that please, speak up. You are the only one that can tell us what killed your brother. Who is this person? He said, "He's my blood brother. He's my blood." He started the CCC from page 234. That is where he started from. In fact, the first set day, he was like, I cannot speak. He was hungry. Adra was hungry. Ní ọjọ́ tó ń bèrè kú tó fẹ́ pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. Ó wà hungry ni. Nígbà tó máa fún ní time láti wá speak, wọ́n tún wá ń bẹ̀. He said in the CTC, the magistrate was begging. Tell us what happened. 3 times, Adra denied the presence of the nurse at the hospital. 3 times. Adra denied pé the nurse didn't go to the hospital with us. I didn't see the nurse at the hospital. I'm not sure the nurse was at the hospital. Before
I've never seen how can a brother betray his own blood.
Your daddy.
Then
I'm saying Adra.
The mother now.
We're talking about the brother.
Hold on. The brother betrayed his own blood. The mother now took the duvet soaked with blood and started washing.
Wash it. Oh, sorry, for. Your daddy, you know the funniest part is that a brother can be jealous of his brother. But I don't see a mother be jealousing his her own son. Especially the one that is progressing.
I don't think he's jealous. So.
What do you think is happening?
I can't explain.
Your daddy, now me and you hear this
because one thing that broke the camel's back is that evidence that Folashade said. Pé ìyá Mohbad ló sọ ó lóun fọ duvet ẹ̀jẹ̀.
Yes.
In fact, I never believed. That's.
Your daddy, what is happening? Yeah, Mohbad believed that Mohbad is more of Baba than her, and is now feeling like she bought more to finish lami lójú tó fin ṣakọ tó jẹ́ wà tí ẹ kúrú kẹrẹyìn she bóun ló ti lọ́yìn. No, she's not saying that, but I'm just interpreting what her action, what her attitude is, what it connotes. So, Iya Mohbad is now, she's now feeling like, Shebi Adura Refemi yi. Reason why she's, rallying around Adura. So, it's a case of, into fin yogan, to fin shakosi mi, o ti ku, odo temi no ri, bo she wumi ni ma ṣe. So, it's like, they are dividing the child, trying to say, you remember nígbà tó ṣe voice note pẹ̀lú satellite Bukky Jesse ngbà yẹn. Ó ní wípé ṣebí bàbá Mohbad àti Wunmi ṣe bọ́n máa ń fi cruise láwọn lójú ó ní bó ṣe put something like ṣe bó ní bọ́n yẹn máa ń ṣe tí ó believe wípé òun lòun ni Wunmi àti Mohbad. Ṣebí Wunmi yẹn ṣèbọn jọ close ọjọ́ ń pa wọ́n jọ kún ni nísìnyìí tí Wunmi yẹn ti wá bọ́ sí side tọ̀dọ̀ tòun ṣé kóun wá bàjá ni. So Iya Mohbad felt like it is a time for òun to fight Baba Mohbad back based on the feeling that Baba and Mohbad and probably Wunmi ní ayé gbà yẹn they sidelined her. So she now see reason to now break in to say ẹ̀yin tẹ́ sideline mi lọ́jọ́ sí. Ibi tó ti sideline mi èmi gan ti wá dọ̀ba síbẹ̀. So that is what that attitude is like reflecting. So Iya Mohbad is indirectly fighting Baba Mohbad and using Abdullah to la Baba Mohbad lójú as if Adura is from another world, another kingdom. So that is the interpretation. If you study it well, that is exactly what Mohbad is trying to prove to Baba Mohbad. And she's not looking at the future very, very, sad. So that is it. That's what I think.
That tí ẹ̀wọ̀n bá dé, the reason why I'm in this justice is because of Abosede. Me dẹ̀ ní dẹ́yìn ní justice for Mohbad yìí. Máa sin Abosede débi tó máa sì dẹ́wọ̀n sẹ́. She asks what can give us justice. I'm saying it today. Abosede can give us justice. She is not giving us. She has more than 2-3 opportunities. Close opportunities. A very secluded one. I'd say there was a point in time that some people organized lawyer for Abosede. Money was paid. Good people in justice for Mohbad. Oh, go to narrate your story. Just let the lawyer give you an advice. Abosede máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n sẹ́ accomplice Abosede. Tampering with evidences. Obstruction of justice. Conniving. Anti-conspiracy. That's more than 5, 6, 7 count charges in a murder associated matter. Abosede máa ṣẹ̀wọ̀n sẹ́. And every opportunity to buy nearby, owó ló máa ń béèrè. Owó ló máa ń béèrè. Greed, you know. And at the end of the day, these people cannot give you that money. Ó ti ṣe mí sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ti jábọ́ mi kan. Tó ní ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n yín ní gbogbo kọ́kọ́rọ́ wà. Kọ́kọ́rọ́ yẹn wọ́n yín gbogbo ẹ̀ wà. Tẹ bá kó wa mọ́ra, ẹ kó wa pọ̀, ẹ dà wá pọ̀. Gbogbo báyìí pa Abosede àní àwọn èdè ti bàjẹ́. Ẹ dà wá pọ̀. You are saying this at 19 months in justice for Mohbad. Kọ́ dà ẹ́ pọ̀. Ìwọ tó sọ pé bàbá lóyún kan lọ gún Mohbad pa, ó tó sọ pé àdúrà kì í ṣe ọmọ bàbá Mohbad. Ìwọ tó ń sọ fún yàn kan pé.
Ìgbà ìmọ̀ nìyẹn.
Let's see, John Daddy, the funniest part is that this government thinks that they can override us. But the one good thing is that homicide has no statute of limitation. If they can try to, we can open this case after the next election. Yeah, Ebi Pedro, na Attorney General of Lagos State. 2027 they go make election, and now 1 year remain now. The Commissioner of Police of Lagos State, all of these people, they will revisit all this matter. We are just postponing this matter. Once we are not, see, whatever matter they do now, we are going to be using the law. This is the same law to push them to. They are frustrating us. We continue to use our patience and our aggrieve to push them to a spot. And if we are still not satisfied, 2027 by 2060, any election that wants to come up like this, if we don't give us justice for Mohbad, we know the vote. Do you know how many injustices has happened in justice for Mohbad? A lot of injustice. Judicial injustice, abi executive injustice, abi the police act injustice. Witness act has been tampered upon. There is a witness act now. When a witness states something like this, it is the right of the witness to be heard, and it is still the right of this whatever this statement has said to be used in a case of homicide, why tell you must pay ìjà ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 3 a.m. I mean, that means that guy has not lied. Ìgbà tí CY máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí CY sọ pé Black Widow sọ sí pé Darusha ló jáde ní 3 a.m. torí ọgbọ́n. The Fidelis Esabon, he put his face to camera under the oath to state that 3 a.m. 3 people rushed out. He does not know their name. Now, Black Widow said that it was Darusha. Darusha was the part of the people that went out.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think that statement is true? Statement from Wumi. Because now I ask a question.
Lord, I know where you're going.
Hold on.
On try and son the boss.
When the driver said the 3 people. So apparently when the driver was describing the person that sat in front of the car when they were going, he got Darusha's description perfectly.
Right.
And at the end of the day, he was able to put a face after that conversation to that name.
Yes, at the end of the years.
Now, when he got to those 3 people that came that middle of the night, could recognize anybody one.
That's understandable, Daddy. It's understandable.
Now, those 3 people apparently, for me, my take, might not be inside that car with them, that they are on Prado.
It might be some other people.
It might be some other people in that house. Now,
just in there, they ride out of the estate.
Hold on. Now, the question is, why is Darusha name being mentioned? Now, this is it.
I know where you're going.
Olashade Ofinga Abosede by telling our truth that
yes,
Mama sọ wípé wọ́n fọ duvet pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn gan pọ̀. That thing did not go on well.
You are going critical. You are going critical.
Wait there now. That thing did not go on well with CY.
Yes, of course.
So in order to give Abosede payback,
One mention Darusha.
Ofinga Darusha.
Tit for that. Critical analysis.
Now,
it's a payback.
Yeah, we will believe CY is lying.
I will say so.
Me, that 3 people that CY mentioned is a blatant lie.
It could be anybody.
It could be anybody.
Yes.
It could be anybody. You understand? But it's okay the way it's going. Because at the end of the day, Darusha have to come out. Once the paramount Darusha quit, Darusha Lenny get her. Tojiloru. So Darusha have to prove his own
innocence too.
So the matter is getting
interesting. And you know, Your Daddy, all of a sudden, all these things is coming out at the close of the inquest. Now, we are waiting for the CTC.
So we meet them, Mokwe, àwọn mẹ́ta kan.
Ó jí jáde.
So we meet more.
At for people to wake up in the middle of the night. Emergency ni. Pé 3 people jí jáde. Ó ṣe ń sọ ń sìn after 22 months. You understand? Ó wà ní court for 6 hours. Kò sọ. Ó lọ sí TikTok, ó lọ sí Instagram, ó lọ sí Facebook, ó lọ sí gbogbo platform, gbogbo tó ti ń sunkún kiri. Kò ever sọ pé òun kọ́ lòun ọmọ òun try ní 3 a.m. láti revive ọkọ òun. Kò sọ débẹ̀. You understand? Meanwhile, ó tún mọ orúkọ àwọn tó tún jí jáde. Kò ní pé bí a ó sùn lọ o. And all of this story, Abosede mọ̀ Your Daddy, Abosede know all this story o.
Honorable York, ẹ má jẹ́ ká go that route, please. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká go that. Ẹ má ṣe analysis ní gba gbogbo area ẹ. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ kọ́ máa shoot ara wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ fara wọn.
We are encouraging them.
No, ìyẹn ò ń ṣe encouragement o. Ẹ má fún wọn liver.
Prince, it is encouragement. They will come out and everybody.
Wọ́n ṣe ń shoot ara wọn ẹ ló ti da ẹ jẹ́ kó máa shoot ara wọn.
Yes, now they will continue doing.
You know what that is saying? He's saying that. Look at it, I understand what he's saying. He's just saying that people and lead one on so that wọ́n lè máa ká dákẹ́.
Because at the end of the day, tó bá dé court sí tó bá sọ pé rọ́ọ̀lù òun pa ńkọ́ ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́wọ̀n ẹ jẹ́ kó máa shoot ara wọn.
No, kò lè sọ pé rọ́ọ̀lù òun pa now. She has affirmed that 3 people came out, so she knows 3 people that came out.
Nǹkan tó mọ̀ ló sọ fún yín ó wà ń bẹ̀ náà ó ò sí ń bẹ̀ náà.
This thing is that Russia needs to come out and clear himself. That Russia needs to come out and clear. That Russia cannot be silent now. We have to go on and expose themselves. Russia cannot keep quiet. You understand? So 5 billion.
That is why I say embalmment yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ lọ sẹ́. Embalmment yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ continue sẹ́. We on it.
And from what I gathered, I heard that it was the partner that said that they should embalm the guy. So yeah, Adura. I mean, Darusha embalmed. He tweeted. He said it, and Adura confirmed it. Darusha lo embalmed in an interview. So let's. I tell you to give Bekon lo embalm Omolomo.